Okay, I think we are live now. Sorry about the delay, folks. I don't exactly know what happened, but Leo found himself with 3rd and 13, and now, after an incomplete pass, it's 4th and 14. We were moved from our original broadcast spot to our current broadcast spot, and not exactly sure what happened with the feed. But I believe we are live now. I think I just saw that on YouTube, so I replied sorry to everyone who has tried to watch and can't. But 0-0 ball game. Leo and East Noble have kind of traded blows back and forth. No one able to really get a whole lot going offensively. A couple of first downs here and a couple of first downs there. But, Andy, we saw some penalties on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a sloppy play. Leo a little over-aggressive, but at the same time in a good way. East Noble just making some boneheaded mistakes, but at the same time, both teams able to move the ball fairly well, but just not well enough. So here we are with about a minute left in the first quarter, and East Noble call a timeout. We'll see if Leo can pin them back.
Absolutely. 4th down and 13 after an incomplete pass on 3rd down. Thanks to my sister Lisa informing me that the stream wasn't working, and I'm not sure what stream feed we were on, frankly.
We were having a great time talking to ourselves.
Apparently, and yeah, always do. So, in case you didn't hear, which I'm sure you didn't, here's Carson McCauley. A big punt down the field. Yep, takes a bounce in the Leo direction. About the 32-yard line. So once again, Steve Roberts alongside Andy Carey on the road here in Kendallville, Indiana, where the 6th-ranked East Noble Knights are hosting the 9th-ranked Leo Lions. And both are 2-0 in the conference currently in the NE8, and both a couple top 10 teams in the state of Indiana at the 4A level.
Yeah, we've got Leo with a great defense. East Noble's been doing really well all year on offense. So it should be a good matchup. Unfortunately, we've got 3/4 of it left.
No, fortunately, we have that much left.
Yes, the cup is still half full. I apologize.
Trips on the right. Quick screen pass outside. He's got some room. And that was number 11, Hayden Jones.
Picked up about 13.
Definitely good enough for a Knight first down.
One of the things East Noble's been doing all year so far, quarterback's got a good arm, pretty accurate, definitely sees the field well, being 6'3". And Leo needs to tighten up a little bit on those short passes and make them run it more like that. Stopped him up the middle for little to no gain. So about 2nd and 9. We'll drop back to pass.
Right. And that is caught on the outside. Nice job that time again by Nick Munson from Bailey Parker. Bailey Parker, 6'3", 180, definitely mobile. They're keeping him out of the shot, or they're keeping him in the shotgun formation, and just giving him some time to move around. I mentioned in the pregame, in the first part of the game that really no one saw, that the East Noble Knights have a lot of size up front. A couple of guys, 6'7" and 6'4", going 305 and 315 respectively. So yeah, definitely some size up front to help move around the big Leo Lion defense on that end of it. So first quarter is in the books. That will change the sign, or the scoreboard, brought to you by All American Stores. Adam Dagger and Lisa Dagger and Grandma Dagger's out there. All the Nice Dagger family bringing the All-American stores, gas, food, snacks, drinks, bathroom so clean you could eat off the floor. I wouldn't recommend it. At least that's what they say. But yeah, see for yourself. Stop by All-American stores in Fort Wayne. There's 3 or 4 locations there. Hoagland, Monroeville, Leato, as well as Columbia City out there by SDI. All-American stores, your hometown team. But yes, thank you to my sister who texted me, hey, this broadcast isn't working. Dad's trying to put it on the big screen, YouTube. Hope you get well. Had a little outpatient surgery, recovered just fine. Here's a play action. Going deep, airing it out, and incomplete. Nicely defended that time by Damian Gutekunst. And down the field went Gage Ernsberger. Again, he's 6'4", $170, so he's the tallest target that East Noble has. And Damian Gutekunst, 6'1", $165, so it's a pretty decent matchup as far as height goes, where a lot of times you see DBs that are far shorter than those tall receivers.
Yeah, still the Leo defensive backs are going to have their hands full tonight, so they're going to need to definitely stay stout on that and force East Noble into more running situations.
Here's a run-pass option. It was nicely read that time by DJ Allen, but the keeper was Parker. Bailey Parker kept the ball. Gained up about 5 or 6 yards. Going to be 3rd and a long 4. Just underway here in the second quarter. And a scoreless ball game. So Leo looking to hold right now, and obviously East Noble spreading the field. Man in motion that time is Brett Christian. Here's a run pass option. Keep up the middle and tripped up, but not after a gain of 10. And Leo has to have a better sense of read on that type of play, that run pass option. Adam Dagger and I called the game last year at Angola, and the quarterback was able to shred Leo's defense on similar plays like that. And he got so much up the middle after just a single cut. So it's been effective in the past. It's so far effective for the East Noble Knights, at least on that play as well, by Bailey Parker. Gets the play in from the sideline, about 5 seconds on the play clock. Single back, going underneath. A nice play over the top, but he did not maintain possession through the act of the catch. The ball squibbed out there, and it was a great ball.
Yeah, it was a great pitch and catch there. Just couldn't hang on. Good defense by Leo.
Yeah, I think the ground actually helped that one come out, as it looked like, was that Sticks? Yep, number 11, Hayden Jones went up for it. He got the defender, Gavin James, turned around where his back was to the ball. Had no clue when to jump or anything like that.
Well, it's always nice when you got that 12th defender out there, Mr. Green.
Absolutely. 2nd 10. Run pass option. Spun around in the backfield and brought down by a Pride of Lions. A big-time play that time, and I'm pretty sure that Justin Marcellus, the running back there, wishes that Parker would have taken that option himself up the middle, because that was going nowhere fast.
No, stuck back now at the 33. That's even out of Vinatieri's distance there.
Exactly. G.T. Baker was the first Lion to get the spin around, and then after that happened, it was all over from that standpoint. So 3rd and a lot. We'll call it 15 for the Knights, as Leo not had much success stopping them on 3rd and 15. They go with the rollout pass again and deep, and it is caught and brought down short of the 20. They needed to get to about the 18.
Good catch. Way to take the hit and hang on.
Yeah, so 4th down and short, and we will see.
It looks like they're clearly going for it.
Yeah, Luke Amstutz likes to go ahead and put some pressure on the defense. Checks it off. Now shotgun. As Marcellus moves to the left side, it's going to be a quick hit. No, it's a run pass option. First tackle missed. DJ Allen had him in the backfield and unfortunately couldn't bring him down. And Bailey Parker able to get the first down. Nice job of penetration right there. Just He was elusive. He's tall and skinny. He's lanky, so he's a little hard to tackle, and that was the case that time by DJ Allen, as he couldn't bring him down for what would have been a turnover on downs. Instead, we have first down from about the 14-yard line, and the Knights can still get a first down. It's handoff right side, and a lot of room, and he is down to about the 5-yard line, just short of that first down. And that was Marcellus again. So that offensive line of East Noble is doing a good job of putting the Leo defense where they want him. And he is in there for a touchdown. A big-time drive and a big-time touchdown that time. And number 35, Justin Marcellus. And semi-deep into the, not real deep, early part, we'll say, of the second quarter, and East Noble's on the board first.
Yeah, Leo were just getting gashed up the middle that whole drive there. They're definitely going to have to figure out something and make some corrections.
Yeah, and it starts with that pressure up the middle. And the extra point is booted through. They didn't have a kicker. Who's the kicker?
Kicker is Christian Sanchez.
That was Sanchez there? It looked like 20.
Oh, PAT.
Yeah, no, that is. That was Sanchez. I got it all wrong.
So they also have Joe Painter down as PAT in field goal, but if that was 20, then that was definitely Christian
Yeah, I
Sanchez.
think Painter's probably a snapper or holder, maybe.
Cookies can be pretty exciting to talk about.
Yeah, the radio guys down there. That's Earl, maybe Ralph. I don't know. He's been the voice of East Noble football on the radio for a good many years. Can't remember his name specifically, but yeah, he gets a hooting and hollering, especially about cookies apparently. So anyway, Christian Sanchez going to kick one deep, and we have Miller as well as Peyton Wall back deep for the Leo Lions. So Leo has still has a solid chance to score. Plenty of time in the first half left. And a kick pretty deep this time puts Miller back to about the 1-yard line. And he is moving the ball. He has a lane down the right side, and he is in the open field. And there's not many people that are going to catch him if he runs away that fast. Caden Miller, 99 yards for the touchdown.
Great return. Had a great
how about that blocking?
Man,
you couldn't have put that kick better if you were Sanchez, because anything that touches the blue and in the end zone on the kickoff is an automatic touchback. So you want to pin him back there. Gave Caden Miller plenty of room to run, and he was able to get to the right side, like you mentioned, Andy. Huge wall, and man, he was able to cut back, and he's pretty fast.
Great way to respond to giving up a touchdown the other way. Help your team out, get that momentum back.
And in for the extra point is Carson McCauley. Don't call me Culkin. It is good, and Leo storms right back. And now, yet again, we got a ball game.
Great response by Leo.
A new year brings
A little remix there. Sorry about that. Yeah, great response by Leo. And I am having a hard time even seeing my commercials to play them, so, kind of happens. Easy for me to say, but I can tell you that touchdown was brought to you by Grable Insurance, as well as a wall of Leo Lions. At Grable Insurance, they want to provide you with the protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. Stop by Pony Express Run in Leo. Visit Ray Gage or Arnie Myers at the office there. Get the best coverage you can afford.
Equal coverage to a wall of
lions.
lions.
Get the best coverage you can afford. I'm just kidding. Make sure you can afford it, folks. See Ray or Arnie. They'll take care of you.
School record.
The 99-yard touchdown, I'm told by Statman Brian Kaler, is a Leo school record for a kickoff return. How about that?
Fun facts.
Statman BK on it. Carson McCauley booting one up in the air. It's going to stop right about the 2-yard line. A couple decent blocks and brought down in the middle about the 26. So 8:07 left in the second quarter. Again, apologies to the viewers who couldn't make the trip. And a thank you to the same viewers for tuning in, but apologies we couldn't get most of that first quarter. But, it was 0-0. They were trading blows back and forth. Nothing super exciting, no scores. If you just tuned in, now we got some action. A great drive by East Noble. Left Leo kind of on the field longer than they'd like to be. And, that's what happens sometimes when you have a solid offense going against a defense that is trying to figure it out from a couple different perspectives. Parker, run pass option, keeps it off the right side, and he is in the secondary and stopped down just short of the 35. Is going to be about a yard short. And 2nd and 1. So Bailey Parker is going to hand off this time. Slips through a couple of tackles. And come on. Let's go, boys. Tackle. Let's bring him down here. That is Justin Marcellus. And he has a lot of yards for an East Noble first down.
Yeah.
And once again, the Knights are moving.
Not a lot to figure out on how to stop that. You got to tackle.
Yeah. Swing pass to the outside. Looked like a block in the back. No call right in front of the referee. Gain of about a yard. That's Ernsberger once again.
Yeah, looks like we're going to have a timeout called by Leo.
And a timeout for us here, too. And a big thank you to Indiana Physical Therapy, celebrating 31 years in business with 17 locations to best serve you. Choose Indiana Physical Therapy for all of your physical therapy needs. Call 260-209-2464 or online at indianapt.com, your trusted choice, once again, for physical therapy in Northern Indiana. I think they're open like 7 to 7, so I'm going to hit you there. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., something to that effect, and I think they take every insurance imaginable. Call for details once again, 260-209-2464, Indiana Physical Therapy. 2nd down, about 8 yards to go. We got 7:05 left here in the opening half. On a nice warm night in Kendallville. Parker hands to the right side, strings it out.
Solid hit.
Solid hit. Solid shot that time. That was Owen Lance, number 24. Lower in the shoulder, laying the wood. A little jet sweep to this side. That was Hayden Jones, I believe, on the run.
Leo really needs to stand up strong here and hold East Noble. Good chance to get into halftime with chance to figure things out a little bit and decide what they can do to
stop plays like this. A huge play that time. Once again, Marcellus. It's like he wasn't even touched until he got to the third level, which is the corners and the safeties. Yeah.
It helps when you got some big boys like that blocking for you.
100%. Absolutely. So Parker in the shotgun. Run pass option. He keeps it this time. Knifes his way to the right side. Couple of guys to beat, and he's brought down to the right side. Peyton Wall and Rylan Crawford. So Leo having a difficult time with the run pass option.
So,
and it's going to be first down for the Knights.
From about the 21-yard line. Pass to the corner, and just a little bit out of. I believe that was number 17. Gage Ernsberger. So 2nd and 10. Steve had to step out for a second. So once again, lined up in the pistol formation, run to the right. And that time, Leo a little bit ready for it. And he never went down, but they called him down after about a gain of 4.
Yeah, and that was Van Gorder who came in that time and coughed it up just after forward progress was blown dead, I believe.
Looked for a minute like Leo had him wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, but then he broke free and still weren't able to really wrestle him down to the ground after a gain of 4.
Third down. Here is the keeper on the right side. A good block. He's got blockers all the way to the end zone. Gets to the corner, and that is a Bailey Parker touchdown. That is a perfectly executed play and a well-blocked, well-designed, well-executed, well-blocked all the way around. And now Leo gives up consecutive touchdowns on consecutive drives after stifling that offense all of the first quarter.
Yeah, they might want to consider putting a spy on the quarterback.
Yeah.
Because he's definitely got pretty good vision of the field, and he can see where those holes are opening up at and know whether or not he needs to hand it off or keep running it.
Yep, extra point. That was Joe Painter for the extra point, and it's a 14-7 ball game. So the big, is that a cannon? I guess it was my impression, like, historically, Knights didn't use cannons. I always picture them on, like, horses and, swords, chainmail, face.
I think it's more a firework, and I don't think they use those either.
Anyhow, nice drive put together by the East Noble Knights. And they are up 14-0 here in this NE8 battle.
14-7?
14-7. Did I say that?
Yes.
Nothing? I said nothing. Thanks for correcting me.
No offensive scores.
That's what I get for opening my phone and looking at it while I'm talking. So, yeah, that's a good point. Leo's yet to find the end zone via offense. Special team touchdown run. A school record 99-yard touchdown by Caden Miller.
2 long drives in a row, though, by East Noble doesn't give Leo a whole lot of time to do something on offense. So, see what they can do here with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Yeah, a decent amount of time. It's almost half a quarter.
Oh, yeah.
But the one thing that they have to keep in mind is they need to get some sort of points on this upcoming drive, unless Miller or Peyton Walsh decides to run one back again. That'd be cool. But, yeah, if they need to get some sort of points because they will be kicking off to start the second half. And here's another deep boot. Miller at about the 3-yard line this time. Gets to the right, brought down. Solo tackle that time. That was number 18 on special teams. I don't have a name, do I? Yes, Bryce Arnold on special teams. So makes the Knights feel pretty good after a 99-yard kick return. This one brought out to just about the 20, so Leo needs to go 80 yards for 7 points, or a little less than that for a field goal. The big leg of Carson McCauley, he hits him from 50 to 55 yards in warm-ups, So there's not really much wind out here. It's just kind of a dead still air here in Kendallville. Pitch to the outside. Strung out. And that is Mason Sharon on the carry for the Lions.
He had a seam out there, just really needed to kick in the jets.
Yeah. A cut up or a stiff arm. The stiff arm didn't fully pan out, but he was able to pick up a solid chunk of yards, about 5 yards on the play, so 2nd and 5 for the Lions.
I think the best thing here is exactly the kind of game plan they're using. Try to run it down, use up that clock.
And now we see
East Noble's offense on the sideline.
Absolutely, Andy. Now we see the power T formation they haven't used at all so far. Peyton Wall runs into his own blocker and slowed him up enough to stop him that time.
Picked up about a yard.
I don't know if that was Dylan May or I couldn't tell who it was, but 3rd and short, 3rd and 4. So we'll see if Leo stays in the power T or not. Pretty crucial play because you can't imagine that it's 4-down territory right here inside your own 30.
No, now with 4 minutes left.
Right, and in a tight ball game, a 1-score game. So Leo is going to come out in the power T yet once again. 3 running backs, 2 tight ends. And it's a naked bootleg. Nobody was fooled. And Jackson Barber got some solid yardage, almost got up to the 1st down marker.
Yeah, he's close, but I don't think they're close enough to go for it.
Yeah, they're marking him short by about a yard. 4th and 1. So a nice stop that time by East Noble. Nobody really bit on the play-action naked bootleg. And it's going to be Carson McCauley to kick one deep for the Leo Lions. Back deep for the East Noble Knights, number 11. Once again, that's Hayden Jones. So you would think that they would get some fairly decent field position pending the boot of McCauley. A little end over end. That's going to go rugby style. And it hit the Leo defender right about the 40-yard line. You got to get out of the way of that.
Yeah.
You just got to get out of the way of that. I couldn't tell who that was exactly, but nonetheless, it kind of hit off his foot. It was an awkward, like I said, end over end, almost rugby style kick, which those are usually, especially on turf, those are usually went to go another 30 yards when they hit.
Those will roll out nice normally. So unfortunately, Leo was right there, hit him in the back of the leg, and East Nobles takes over in good position.
Yeah, about the 42, 43-yard line. We have 2:54 left in the opening half. On the VoiceSportsNetwork.com and AllenCountyVoice.com. Steve Roberts alongside Andy Carey here from East Noble. Thanks again for joining us, folks. Here's a drop back and looking to go long. Hesitates and wide open up the gut is number 11. Again, that is Hayden Jones. And there was a couple of Leo Lions just standing flat-footed. I'm not sure how the heck he was able to get so wide open. I was concentrating watching Bailey Parker as he had enough time to do his taxes in the backfield there. Great blocking up front once again for the East Noble Knights. And Leo not able to get penetration on the defensive side to disrupt the pass. And a nice completion downfield. A big-time gain. And East Noble has the ball 1st and 10. About the 23-yard line. We have 2 minutes, 22 seconds. Here's Parker keeping it on the outside, and he gains about 4 or 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Okay, what's your secret?
To what?
What is
To
going
looking
new
so
year
good.
brings
And it's not just that. You definitely have a new confidence about you. Whatever it is you're doing, I
A
want to
new
do
year
it too.
brings a new
You
ha-
Wow. I'm not sure what happened there. The guys in the production truck must be having some cocktails or something. Not sure what's happening there. 3rd down and 5, minute 18 and counting. You look down for a second.
Yeah, and I think that's what quarterback did for East Noble as he dropped the football in that last play. Had to dive back on it. And this time he'll keep it around the right side. Find a seam, and looks like he picked up a 1st down.
That was kind of a dirty play to him. I don't know if you saw the bottom of the screen or not. 68, I think. Just a blatant block in the back there on Peyton Wall. Referee steered right at him. No call. Anyways. Sometimes they call them, sometimes they don't.
Good stop up the middle that time by the Leo defense. Didn't see exactly who was there, but
35 seconds and counting. 2nd and 9 from the 9.
Lions definitely need to hold here.
Yeah, we'll see if they want to look at the result of this play. Call timeout.
Yeah,
Bad snap. Regained by Parker. Throws back to the end zone. That's out of the back of the end zone. That's almost to the track. So there's your proverbial stop, Andy. 17 and a half seconds. 3rd and 9 from the 9.
And it looks like Rowan Zolman checking into the game at wide receiver.
Only 7 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to need to hurry to get this off. Parker, along with Marcellus in the backfield, floats it to the end zone corner. Over the top of the outstretched hand. And that is another touchdown by number 17, Gage Ernsberger from Parker.
East Noble really taking advantage of that height advantage.
Yeah, the pass was defended that time by Peyton Wall, who's, again, 6 feet. So
yeah, he couldn't be in better position.
Right, he just got a little bit turned around there. And the extra point by Painter is going to be attempted here. And that is good. So 21-7. More firecrackers from the medieval end of the field. And the East Noble Knights are on top, 21-7. So not exactly what Leo wants to see. They just got to find a way to stop them on defense. And again, it starts at the offensive line and, of course, now the defensive line as well. So a lot of those kids play on both sides of the ball, Andy. And Leo's just having a difficult time with them.
Yeah, it'll definitely help if Leo can also control the ball a little bit more, stretch out the clock on offense, keep East Noble's offense off the field a little bit, let the defense rest up a hair. Like you said, they mostly play both ways anyway, but at the same time, you got some guys that it's nice to get a breather in.
Right, absolutely. It's never good when your defense sustains that or gives up those long of drives that are yardage and time consuming and things of that nature. Now that that drive had a couple of big long plays, which just kind of head scratchers for Leo, like they zigged when they should have zagged or something to the effect. But nonetheless, outside of a firework return from Caden Miller, Leo has yet to do much on the offensive side of things. We'll see if they can't get something going here with the last 13 seconds as a squib. And that's going to be taken by Caden Miller. He drops it, picks it up, goes to the far right side looking for some blockers. And he's brought down just north of the yard line. 4 seconds left in the half.
Enough time, I'd imagine Leo will just take a knee and take this into halftime. We'll talk things over a little bit.
Yelling down there again. Anywho, 4 seconds left in the opening half, and Leo's probably just going to take a knee and take it into halftime and collect their thoughts. As well they should. And home East Noble faithful love what they're seeing. I can't say I'd blame them if I'm an East Noble fan. Halftime score, East Noble 21, Leo 7. And we will be back here in a little while. Some halftime stats provided by Statman Brian Kaler. And for now, we're going to loop some words from our sponsors. And once again, appreciate everyone joining us on the VoiceSportsNetwork.com and AllenCountyVoice.com. And we'll be back right after this.
Their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best. Visit online at GrableInsurance.com or stop by the office on Pony Express Run, next door to the Leo Post Office, and talk to any of the friendly agents that would be happy to help you. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of Allen County High School athletics. At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. Insurance, it wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Okay, what? To looking so good. And it's not just that. You definitely have a new confidence about you. Whatever it is you're doing, I want to do it too.
You can. I joined the YMCA because I made a promise to take better care of myself.
Clearly, it's working.
Thank you. Since the Y focuses on healthy living, I've reached more than just fitness goals. I've made lifestyle changes that have become habits for the whole family. And because it's fun, the kids take a break from their electronics to go with me.
Wow.
I have more energy. I've met new friends. I haven't felt this good since I was in my, well, let's just say in a long time. Come with me. Going to the Y is more fun with a friend.
A new year, a new you at the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. To find the nearest location, go to fwymca.org.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best. Visit online at GrableInsurance.com or stop by the office on Pony Express Run, next door to the Leo Post Office, and talk to any of the friendly agents that would be happy to help you. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of Allen County High School athletics. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Okay, what's your secret?
To what?
To looking so good. And it's not just that. You definitely have a new confidence about you. Whatever it is you're doing, I want to do it too.
You can. I joined the YMCA because I made a promise to take better care of myself.
Clearly, it's working.
Thank you. Since the Y focuses on healthy living, I've reached more than just fitness goals. I've made lifestyle changes that have become habits for the whole family. And because it's fun, the kids take a break from their electronics to go with me.
Wow.
I have more energy. I've met new friends. I haven't felt this good since I was in my, well, let's just say in a long time. Come with me. Going to the Y is more fun with a friend.
A new year, a new you at the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. To find the nearest location, go to fwymca.org.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best. Visit online at grableinsurance.com or stop by the office on Pony Express Run, next door to the Leo Post Office, and talk to any of the friendly agents that would be happy to help you. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of Allen County High School athletics. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Okay, what's your secret?
To what?
To looking so good. And it's not just that. You definitely have a new confidence about you. Whatever it is you're doing, I want to do it too.
You can. I joined the YMCA because I made a promise to take better care of myself.
Clearly, it's working.
Thank you. Since the Y focuses on healthy living, I've reached more than just fitness goals. I've made lifestyle changes that have become habits for the whole family. And because it's fun, the kids take a break from their electronics to go with me.
Wow.
I have more energy. I've met new friends. I haven't felt this good since I was in my, well, let's just say in a long time. Come with me. Going to the Y is more fun with a friend.
A new year, a new you at the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. To find the nearest location, go to fwymca.org.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best. Visit online at grableinsurance.com or stop by the office on Pony Express Run, next door to the Leo Post Office, and talk to any of the friendly agents that would be happy to help you. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of Allen County High School athletics. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Okay, what's your secret?
To what?
To looking so good. And it's not just that. You definitely have a new confidence about you. Whatever it is you're doing, I want to do it too.
You can. I joined the YMCA because I made a promise to take better care of myself.
Clearly, it's working.
Thank you. Since the Y focuses on healthy living, I've reached more than just fitness goals. I've made lifestyle changes that have become habits for the whole family. And because it's fun, the kids take a break from their electronics to go with me.
Wow.
I have more energy. I've met new friends. I haven't felt this good since I was in my, well, let's just say in a long time. Come with me. Going to the Y is more fun with a friend.
A new year, a new you at the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. To find the nearest location, go to fwymca.org.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Okay, what's your secret?
To what?
To looking so good. And it's not just that. You definitely have a new confidence about you. Whatever it is you're doing, I want to do it too.
You can. I joined the YMCA because I made a promise to take better care of myself.
Clearly, it's working.
Thank you. Since the Y focuses on healthy living, I've reached more than just fitness goals. I've made lifestyle changes that have become habits for the whole family. And because it's fun, the kids take a break from their electronics to go with me.
Wow.
I have more energy. I've met new friends. I haven't felt this good since I was in my, well, let's just say in a long time. Come with me. Going to the Y is more fun with a friend.
A new year, a new you at the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. To find the nearest location, go to fwymca.org.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Okay, what's your secret?
To what?
To looking so good. And it's not just that. You definitely have a new confidence about you. Whatever it is you're doing, I want to do it too.
You can. I joined the YMCA because I made a promise to take better care of myself.
Clearly, it's working.
Thank you. Since the Y focuses on healthy living, I've reached more than just fitness goals. I've made lifestyle changes that have become habits for the whole family. And because it's fun, the kids take a break from their electronics to go with me.
Wow.
I have more energy. I've met new friends. I haven't felt this good since I was in my, well, let's just say in a long time. Come with me. Going to the Y is more fun with a friend.
A new year, a new you at the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. To find the nearest location, go to fwymca.org.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Okay, what's your secret?
To what?
To looking so good. And it's not just that. You definitely have a new confidence about you. Whatever it is you're doing, I want to do it too.
You can. I joined the YMCA because I made a promise to take better care of myself.
Clearly, it's working.
Thank you. Since the Y focuses on healthy living, I've reached more than just fitness goals. I've made lifestyle changes that have become habits for the whole family. And because it's fun, the kids take a break from their electronics to go with me.
Wow.
I have more energy. I've met new friends. I haven't felt this good since I was in my, well, let's just say in a long time. Come with me. Going to the Y is more fun with a friend.
A new year, a new you at the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. To find the nearest location, go to fwymca.org.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best. Visit online at GrableInsurance.com or stop by the office on Pony Express Run, next door to the Leo Post Office, and talk to any of the friendly agents that would be happy to help you. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of Allen County High School Athletics. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Okay, what's your secret?
To what?
To looking so good. And it's not just that. You definitely have a new confidence about you. Whatever it is you're doing, I want to do it too.
You can. I joined the YMCA because I made a promise to take better care of myself.
Clearly, it's working.
Thank you. Since the Y focuses on healthy living, I've reached more than just fitness goals. I've made lifestyle changes that have become habits for the whole family. And because it's fun, the kids take a break from their electronics to go with me.
Wow.
I have more energy. I've met new friends. I haven't felt this good since I was in my, well, let's just say in a long time. Come with me. Going to the Y is more fun with a friend.
A new year, a new you at the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. To find the nearest location, go to fwymca.org.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best. Visit online at GrableInsurance.com or stop by the office on Pony Express Run, next door to the Leo Post Office, and talk to any of the friendly agents that would be happy to help you. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of Allen County High School Athletics. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Okay, what's your secret?
To what?
To looking so good. And it's not just that. You definitely have a new confidence about you. Whatever it is you're doing, I want to do it too.
You can. I joined the YMCA because I made a promise to take better care of myself.
Clearly, it's working.
Thank you. Since the Y focuses on healthy living, I've reached more than just fitness goals. I've made lifestyle changes that have become habits for the whole family. And because it's fun, the kids take a break from their electronics to go with me.
Wow.
I have more energy. I've met new friends. I haven't felt this good since I was in my, well, let's just say in a long time. Come with me. Going to the Y is more fun with a friend.
A new year, a new you at the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. To find the nearest location, go to fwymca.org.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best. Visit online at GrableInsurance.com or stop by the office on Pony Express Run, next door to the Leo Post Office, and talk to any of the friendly agents that would be happy to help you. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of Allen County High School Athletics. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Okay, what's your secret?
To what?
To looking so good. And it's not just that. You definitely have a new confidence about you. Whatever it is you're doing, I want to do it too.
You can. I joined the YMCA because I made a promise to take better care of myself.
Clearly, it's working.
Thank you. Since the Y focuses on healthy living, I've reached more than just fitness goals. I've made lifestyle changes that have become habits for the whole family. And because it's fun, the kids take a break from their electronics to go with me.
Wow.
I have more energy. I've met new friends. I haven't felt this good since I was in my, well, let's just say in a long time. Come with me. Going to the Y is more fun with a friend.
A new year, a new you at the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. To find the nearest location, go to fwymca.org.
Folks, welcome back. VoiceSportsNetwork.com and AllenCountyVoice.com. Steve Roberts alongside Andy Carey. If I sounded a little winded, I am. Had to walk upstairs, you know. Not as easy as it once was. Halftime score, East Noble 21, Leo 7. And the East Noble Knights are going to get the ball to start. To start the second half.
Yeah, it's like I was saying it right before the game that nobody heard. Big question mark about if Leo's defense could stop this powerful offense of East Noble. And so far, East Noble has done a pretty good job moving the ball. Leo, on the other hand, needs to pick up the offense, figure out a few things that they can do against this East Noble defense. They came out strong early with a few good pass plays, then tried to go back to just the run. But East Noble's just not having it. They're stopping Leo pretty easily when they're trying to run up the middle, which is something Leo normally has success with. And East Noble, on the other hand, on offense, just slinging it all over the field. Great job by their quarterback, Bailey Parker. But Leo's got to figure that out. They've got to figure out how they're going to stop that pass attack from East Noble and get back in this game. It's only down 21-7, so plenty of time left.
Yeah, it's like a whole second half of the game.
Almost.
So a couple minutes left before we start this second half, as mentioned. 0-0 first quarter score. East Noble was able to pour on 21 points. Justin Marcellus from 5 yards out. And then to start that scoring barrage, if you will, with the ensuing kickoff, Christian Sanchez booted one deep to the 1 yard line, and Caden Miller went yard. Yeah. 99 yards, great blocking, and the guy's got some wheels, just a sophomore. So we like to see that on the varsity level, the younger guys coming up and contributing. But from there, a couple of very stout drives by the East Noble Knights. Bailey Parker ran in for 16 yards, and then threw one in the corner, end zone, 9-yard pass to Gage Ernsberger. Total offense, Leo, 60 yards. East Noble, 225. So 89 passing yards and 136 rushing yards. Leo, just 12 rushing yards on 10 attempts. And 48 yards passing. Four out of 6 completions. Not a horrible completion percentage, averaging 12 yards a pass. But your total plays are 6 to 10 in favor of the rushing. So they ran the ball 10 times, only threw it 6, but completed 4 of those.
Yeah, well, East Noble's been loading the box on defense, forcing Leo to pass, and they've had some success with it, like you were saying. When they were forced into passing, they were able to do it. Unfortunately, Leo wanted to go back to that run and really try and make them stay in the box. But East Noble is just doing a good job and holding them down.
Yeah, and it starts on the on the line. We talked about the size earlier. These guys, these are big kids, and they are able to impose their will upon the Leo line, whether it's on offense or defense. Leo's just got their hands full. So we'll see what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. I know Coach Souter had a lot of descriptive words for them, I'm sure. But yeah, you mentioned the passing. Bailey Parker 7 out of 12 for 89 yards. So both teams averaging about 12 yards a pass. And here is the opening second half kickoff, caught on the run and brought up to about the 28-yard line, where Bailey Parker and company will start for the East Noble Knights. Go ahead and change the scoreboard, brought to you once again by All American Stores.
Yeah, one of the things that was quite evident in the first half was also the running ability from Bailey Parker. Leo they were sucking in every time on the fake handoff, and he was able to get some pretty good lanes to run through. So Leo's going to definitely have to close that down this second half.
Yeah, they really
keyed contained.
Exactly, they really keyed hard on Marcellus, which is the running back, Justin Marcellus, number 35, on the run pass option. Here's a bubble screen out to the outside. A stiff arm, and he is broke off, and that once again is number 11, Hayden Jones. A big time stiff arm springs him out for a gain almost 20 yards, about 19 on the play.
Well, you can't fix broken tackles with a good talk at halftime.
I would absolutely agree.
Leo defense is just going to have to figure out that they need to hit a little harder.
Yeah. Break down and make the tackle. String to the outside is Parker. Gain maybe one on the play. Actually, he might have lost a yard.
Yeah, Leo was definitely prepared for that one. It was a good job keeping contained on the end.
So, yeah, second down, longer than it was after the loss. It technically goes as a sack, I think. Here's the run pass option kept by Parker, and he slips through another missed tackle to the outside, and he is pushed out of bounds that time by Cameron Livingston. And once again, Leo has one opportunity. They obviously need to be able to crash down harder than that, but we saw earlier in the first half on a pretty crucial 4th and 2 where DJ Allen broke through and Bailey Parker slipped that tackle. So it's like Leo is getting one guy through, but Bailey Parker is doing a phenomenal job of making that guy miss. And once you make that guy miss, well, you got yourself a first down almost every time.
There's only so many guys.
Here's the option. Nice cut up field. And Marcellus moving the ball again for the Knights. So
good block by big number 58 out there on the edge. That's Noah Shuley.
Yeah, Shuley, like you said, big, 6'3", 250. Donald Miller, 6 foot, 240. Alex Mann, 6'4", 305. Chris Hood goes 6'7", 315. And Parker Higginbotham, he's 5'10", 240 at center. So one of the smaller guys as a center, you like to have him more mobile, able to run the offense from a line standpoint. Here's a drop back by Parker, a push off. That was a blatant push off, but hey, we'll just stare at it. Touchdown. Wow.
Yeah, pretty easy to get separation.
It's separation when you use your hand to shove the defender there. Nonetheless, a touchdown for the East Noble Knights, and once again, Bailey Parker going deep to Gage Ernsberger. It was a nicely thrown ball, and it wasn't until, again, an offensive pass interference. He used his arm to separate, to get space from the defender that time, but the extra point is good. And now the lead is 21. So Leo winning the toss at the beginning of the game. electing to receive, and it came back to where East Noble was able to capitalize by receiving the second half kickoff, and they go the distance after a touchdown once again by Ernsberger.
Yeah, Leo's definitely going to have to respond here with a nice drive of their own. In all honesty, another return for a touchdown would be great, but at the same time, it doesn't leave your offense on the field very much, so they're going to have to get some things figured out and get some control of the clock.
Yeah, from an endurance standpoint, that almost, obviously Caden Miller was clearly gassed after he ran 99 yards to the house.
Oh, yeah.
However, the defense was just on the field, and then they went back on the field, and it's been a lot of East Noble offense with a lot of Leo defense. Here's Miller again running to the right side, trying to get some space, does get some space. There's going to be a block in the back called. They like to throw the flag there, and it's going to be at about the 16-yard line, so it's going to go half the distance to the goal. And what was a decent return to about the 38, 37, is going to come back. 10 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Steve Roberts, Andy Carey calling the action for you here on the VoiceSportsNetwork.com, AllenCountyVoice.com. I don't know if this is a must-score drive here, but Leo's kind of at that scene that the defense has had their hands full. We kept talking about it. Leo needs to at least chew some clock off this drive and, God willing, get some points out of the drive as well. But the defense, the guys who play defense, they need a break right now. So deep in their own territory, a pretty sizable penalty puts Leo on the 9-yard line. I formation this time. Here's Wall to the right side, gets a little bit of room out front. Picked up about 4 on the play. That makes 2nd and 5. 10 minutes and counting. Once again, thank you to all of our great sponsors who help bring you the broadcast and pay us millions of dollars a season. Indiana Physical Therapy, All-American Stores, Grable Insurance, YMCA Greater Fort Wayne. An option reverse, and to the outside, a cut, makes a man miss, and tripped up, but it looks like he was close to, he's going to be about a yard short of the first down, and that was Peyton McHale. Little option reverse. It looked like he was going to pitch it to the option guy on the outside for the standard option, but it turned out it was coming back the other way, and a nice run there, 3rd and 2 for the Lions.
Yeah, it had me fooled for a second.
Well, there you go. Barber drops back deep, got a man wide open and couldn't get it to him. That was a huge play that, I tell you what, it probably would have went for a touchdown if Rylan Crawford could have brought it in, but it was just out of reach as old Jack Barber, unable to complete it. So Leo 4th and 2, deep in their own territory. Definitely going to have to punt here, and back deep is Hayden Jones again for the Knights.
Yeah, I don't know if he lost that in the fireworks smoke or...
It could have been the firework haze. That's true.
Oh, almost a block punt.
And a high bomb, and that checks up like a Mickelson sand wedge at about the 49. We call it the 50-yard line. So a 33-yard punt for McCauley, and East Noble is back in business.
That's 2 punts now that East Noble is almost blocked.
Yeah, they are definitely getting good penetration on McCauley. But Carson's able to withstand the pressure, stay focused, and get the boot on it.
Yeah, it's pretty good blocks or pretty good punts when you got somebody right there in your face.
Yeah, now those have come off a little bit higher than what would normally, so I think that's definitely affecting it a little bit because Carson can usually get them high and deep.
Absolutely.
With the leg that he has on him. But nonetheless, we have Bailey Parker in the backfield. It's going to be a play action. Throws to the outside. Here comes the tight end.
Gain of about 4.
That was complete to Brett Christian. Just a sophomore, 6 foot, 200 pounds, the big kid. He'll probably be 6'4", 6'5" in a couple of years. And gain of about 4 seconds, 6 for the Knights. Hand off to the left side. Strung out here is Justin Marcellus once again.
Good job by the Leo defense that time.
Yeah, and that's what they need to do. I mean, the run-pass option was there. They're keying on Marcellus first because that's what you do. He's the running back. He's likely going to get the ball more often than the quarterback, but able to string it out east and west and make those guys run yardages is definitely going to be what Leo needs to do moving forward. And offsides on the defensive end that time.
That's what they need to stop doing.
That's what they don't need to do. I would agree.
I believe that is the 3rd or 4th offside penalty on the defense tonight for Leo.
Yeah, a couple on Big Tom Bush in the first half.
You do a good job. You hold them to a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4.
And the penalty kills you. So here's Parker with Marcellus in the backfield. He's going to look for a quick hit and caught by Jones. And that is another first down. Just hit the underneath route. Leo is playing in the deep, in the third level, rather. And it was just a quick in route, a deep in. And, Bailey Parker was able to take advantage.
Yeah, they're clearly keying on the outside receivers and trying to keep the outside lanes contained, but that's been leaving the inside wide open. We'll run around the right-hand side. Another good job by Leo containing that. Picked up about 4 or 5. But that's the kind of play earlier that they were breaking. They get that outside edge, and Leo wasn't able to contain it, and they were picking up some pretty good chunk plays. So,
yeah, making the first guy miss, either that or a solid stiff arm. We saw a couple of those, and a penalty on the flag before the 2nd and 5 play goes,
and a false start on East Noble this time. That'll back them back up to about 2nd and 10 with about 6 minutes and 49 seconds left in the 3rd.
And counting.
Another broken tackle.
To the right side. Yeah, this is a combination of it's a bad concoction. For the Lions tonight. It's unfortunate you don't like to see these types of games, and Leo hasn't had these types of games so far this year. They've been very technically sound on defense. They've always been well taught from a fundamental standpoint, but tonight I don't know what's exactly going on, but aside from getting pushed around by the big guys up front, nobody pushing around that time is Mason Sharon is in the backfield and brings down number 34 who came in to run it. That's Jacob Van Gorder. A nice job that time. You might have heard me talking about how the fundamentals have slid a little bit. But either way, it's 4th down and 2.
And Landon Winston out there looks like he's got a little bit of a limp going on. So I'm not sure if he's got a little injury he's dealing with, but we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Absolutely. I did not see that. Up the middle, Parker tries to get the first down. He's going to be stopped short, and Leo's going to take the ball over. So there's a little pressure from the defensive line. They are awake, and Leo takes the ball over deep in their own territory, but that's better than putting more points on the scoreboard from the East Noble side.
Yeah, Leo really needed a stop there.
And they came up big as another run-pass option. It was the keeper once again that time that Leo had such a hard time with in the first half and in the opening drive of the second half, and they were able to stop him on 4th and very short. So we will see what Coach Souter elects to do. The last drive we saw a huge air-it-out play to Crawford which he had the defender beaten by a couple of yards, and the ball just wasn't there. So Leo decides to spread it out a little bit more. Single back in the backfield. It's going to be handed off this time. It is Peyton Wall. He gets the room to the outside, and he's going to get himself about 7-8 yards that time.
Good pickup by Wall. And that's something Leo's going to have to do. They really need to stick to that running game. You can't just abandon it because it wasn't working very good in the first half. Leo does have the ability to run the football very well. But at the same time, get in more of a spread formation. Make the defense wonder if you're going to throw the ball.
Yeah, some zone blocking.
Yep.
Some zone reads by the ever stiff-arming Peyton Wall. We've seen that. Here's a handoff, second man through out of the I formation. Should have enough for the first down. So actually, that's going to be close.
Yeah, he's marking them close. We'll see if they want to bring out the sticks.
The near side judge.
No.
Nope, they're going to wave it on. That's going to be a first down. One of the faithful listeners and viewers earlier asked what kind of sandwich I was talking about. And I believe he was talking about the time when Carson McCauley punted it and it checked up like a Phil Mickelson sand wedge. A sand wedge. Barber, bubble screen, good block on the outside. Here's Caden Miller, gets by one guy and still stays on his feet inside over to the 50-yard line, cross midfield there. And a nice play, big-time yardage. Out to the 46-yard line goes Caden Miller.
And a good job hanging on to the football there. The defender was trying all he could to get that ball out of his hands.
Yeah, nicely designed, executing, nice execution rather on that play. And Leo's in business. Quarterback keeper, Barber to the left side. He's going to pick up about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Sneaky 5 yards, good play to run. Once again, just got to do something to get East Noble off their heels a little bit.
Yeah. And I'll make sure to not mention who sent me a message about a sandwich. Maybe he's hungry. If I said it was my dad, that would be rude. I won't say anything. Anyway, 2nd and 5.
Maybe it was your brother. He was trying to trade me a sandwich for Antonio Brown earlier.
Yeah, Antonio Brown today released by the New England Patriots. Barber, swing pass on the outside to James. And they're going to keep the clock running. It looked like he was maybe on his way out of bounds. Nonetheless, 3rd and pretty manageable. 3rd and 3 for the Lions. Need to keep this drive going.
Yeah, definitely need to get down there and put this in the end zone, actually. Getting down to crunch time, 3 minutes left.
Yeah, just 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Caden Miller runs into play. Jack Barber is going to bring the Lions up to the line, single back formation. We have 3 wide receivers on the top side of the screen. Peyton Wall in the backfield. Here's Barber under center. Quick toss out to Wall. And he goes nowhere. It's like the offensive line just let everybody through like it was a screen pass or something. I'm not sure what happened there, but it's 4th down and 5, and they could have used at least some positive yardage to get them closer to first down, but they lost 2.
Yeah, definitely a little bit more difficult now picking up first down. See if they decide to try and pass it or if they'll stick with the run game around the outside.
Yeah, the chunky plays have been passing thus far. They have a solid pass average. They have twins to the near side of the screen. It is going to be a pass. Barber, a little bit of time, goes one to the outside. In and out of the hands of Grayson LaRock. What was a sure first down, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And you couldn't have got more lucky if you were the East Noble Knights there. Man, that is just unfortunate for LaRock and the Lions, as the drive was being sustained. They had a nice long drive. It started at their own 12. Managed to get all the way down inside about the 40-yard line, the 41.
It was a good play. They drew up. Wide receiver got open, ran a good route.
Yeah, the ball was there. It just bounced off his hands. You throw that ball 50 more times, he catches it 50 more times.
Yeah.
That's a ball that you don't usually drop when you're wide open in the flats right there. Either way, it's first down for the East Noble Knights. Now Leo has to reassert themselves and get themselves some defensive pressure rather. And there's a run pass option to the outside. Once again, that's Marcellus, and he kicks up about 4 or 5 yards there on the play.
Kept his head down, kept the legs churning, and took the defender for a little bit of a ride.
Second and 5. Run pass option again. And it's to the outside. And it's a foot race. Here comes Parker. Cuts back. Tries to make a man miss. And he is brought down inside the 20. A huge play once again for the East Noble Knights and Leo. They just have had the most difficult time defending the run pass option. Once again, we talked about it all night. And here we are. Couple times have been getting penetration where one guy will get through, and Bailey Parker, give him all the credit in the world. He is making guys miss. Usually, that first guy when they do get in there, again making that guy miss and then making something happen. Well, that time there's just no guys there.
Yeah,
he could have just walked to the outside, and he did. And here is another run on the outside by Marcellus.
He's got some pretty good speed for a tall guy.
Absolutely, those long legs. Got him churning that time. As we approach 35 seconds here in the third quarter. Parker.
Like a false start on the offense.
Yeah, they didn't get the old play count down.
Oh, no, encroachment.
Okay. So penalty on Leo stops the clock and continues the clock. That's probably going to be the last play of the third quarter as we approach 15 seconds. I take that back. 10 seconds and counting. Parker looking for the quick in. Almost brought in that time by Jones. Defended nicely on the outside there by Crawford. And 4.5 seconds left. Second down and 8. Four and a half seconds once again, and the last play of this quarter is going to see hand off the outside. Marcellus looking to cut it back. He does. Did he get in?
No, they're going to stop him short about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, he's short, yeah, 2-yard line. So third quarter in the books, 28-7, a lower scoring quarter than what we saw in the second. Just 7 points on the board from a pretty blatant push-off, but a receiving touchdown nonetheless by Gage Ernsberger. And Leo needs to come up with something quick and fast and in a hurry. Better be something special if they want to get back in this game. We'll be right back with VoiceSportsNetwork.com.
Okay, what's your secret?
To what?
To looking so good. And it's not just that. You definitely have a new confidence about you. Whatever it is you're doing, I want to do it too.
You can. I joined the YMCA because I made a promise to take better care of myself.
Clearly, it's working.
Thank you. Since the Y focuses on healthy living, I've reached more than just fitness goals. I've made lifestyle changes that have become habits for the whole family. And because it's fun, the kids take a break from their electronics to go with me.
Wow.
I have more energy. I've met new friends. I haven't felt this good since I was in my, well, let's just say in a long time. Come with me. Going to the Y is more fun with a friend.
A new year, a new you at the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. To find the nearest location, go to fwymca.org.
Okay, here we go. Fourth quarter action. Third down and goal from the 3. Coughing, sneezing. Goodness. You didn't inhale a spider, did you? I'll take over here on the camera real quick. Handoff, fake handoff, wide open, play action. Touchdown, East Noble, and that is Jones once again. This is getting a little bit on the ugly side if you're the Leo Lions. Nicely designed play, just a play action bootleg, and he found a receiver on just a quick out. Nothing but blue with yellow letters, which is end zone, and that's all she wrote. So the first play of the fourth quarter just took 5 seconds off. Here's Joe Painter. Extra point is up and good. And East Noble just showing consistency. That's really what it's been. Just absolute consistency on the offensive side, and of course the defensive side too.
Yeah,
Leo's, go ahead.
Good play calling and just good execution.
Yeah. Each one of them has an assignment, and the main factors of the game have obviously been Bailey Parker at quarterback, Marcellus running back, and the entire line. And, throw Hayden Jones and Gage Ernsberger in there at receiver too. They've contributed. Obviously, Jones just there a second ago with a touchdown. So nice little quick route by him.
Yeah, that offensive line is going to give defenses fits all year long.
Right, and that usually speaks volumes by way of the amount of points that they've not only scored, but on the other side of the ball, the points they've given up. They've given up 87 points this year, which to me is a surprise.
Yeah.
Because, Leo, well over 100 points scored so far this year, 109, is no slouch offensively. And for East Noble to kind of so far, have their way with the Lions, it's not exactly what I would have thought coming into it. But here is the kick by Sanchez. And goes deep. Here's Peyton Wall looking to go to the left side. And he comes up lame, and that is not good. He just slowed down and went down immediately. That may be a hamstring or a knee, and I'm going to probably say hamstring. That is not good. Unless that's it's hard to speculate. Training staff is out there. We're not going to focus on that. We'll take a quick break and be right back. Hopefully Mr. Wall is able to get up under his own power and go from there.
Most important job is to make sure at Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best. Visit online at GrableInsurance.com or stop by the office on Pony Express Run, next door to the Leo Post Office, and talk to any of the friendly agents that would be happy to help you. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of Allen County High School Athletics. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy.
Once again, Indiana Physical Therapy, one of the great sponsors on the VoiceSportsNetwork.com, AllenCountyVoice.com. Peyton Wall helped off, walking under his own power, quite the limp. It's tough to tell what that is. Sometimes when you take off, it could be a hammy, it could be an Achilles. I don't think it. I mean, he caught the ball and went to his left, and it was like maybe his second step. I'd have to to rewatch it.
Yeah, hopefully it's just a simple sprain
of some sort, right?
Or even a cramp that just hit him real hard there. But we'll see if he comes back in the game.
Yeah, the way that he was went down and the way he was attended to would speculate that it wasn't just a cramp. Quick screen out to the outside. Makes the first guy miss. Cutting up through. And it's 5-on-2 right there. Nice job defensively by the Knights stopping Caden Miller. So you got one of the powerhouses of a running back in the NE8, possibly in the state. I don't know how he ranks as far as yardage. I know he had 8 touchdowns the first 2 games. I mean, again, Peyton Wall, tip of the cap to him for his season performance so far. But now you take him out of the game. and now what do? You're down 4 scores. And it's Mason Sharon in the backfield. Barber, quick pump fake. He's going to air it out. And that was almost picked off that time as it was overthrown by Jack Barber. Went to Brooks Miller off Brooks Miller's hands. He was the defender for the Knights.
Yeah, Leo put themselves in a little bit of a position now where they're kind of forced to try and air it out a little bit, see if they can get something going deep.
Yeah, we're still inside the first minute of the fourth quarter with 11:04 left, but yeah, you got 83 yards till you hit pay dirt.
Yeah, and you need 4 scores, so not only are we going to have to score fairly quickly, but also play some pretty stout defense. So,
yeah, quick stops and scores. Play action, couple of pump fakes. Barber flushed out, goes way deep, and that's picked off as it was thrown back across the field, intended for Grayson LaRock.
Just threw up a jump ball, and
East
Noble came away with it.
Yeah, that was Rowan Zolman. 6'3", $185. Went up higher than the Leo receiver, LaRock, that time. Threw into double coverage and underthrew it by quite a lot. So not exactly what you're wanting to see if you're the Leo Lions.
It's definitely a better opportunity there to just tuck that ball and try to run it and get as many yards as you can. And
I would agree. Down. I mean, he had plenty of time. It was well blocked, and most everybody downfield was covered. When you have that, that's when you open up those big run plays from the quarterback. Van Gorder is the running back on the play there. Gained about 8 on the play. So unless we see an old Kendallville miracle here by the Lions, Leo could be on their way to dropping to 4-1 for the season as Parker drops back, looks off the receiver on the left side, and it is a nicely thrown ball back to the right side. Big time play. That is a touchdown.
There is a flag.
And that's going to come all the way back. They called one. I'm not sure if you saw that. They called that one against East Noble. And that's going to come back. So just a brilliantly orchestrated play that time. Nick Munson was the recipient of that bomb.
Beautifully thrown ball.
Yeah, Bailey Parker.
Tight coverage.
Right, Bailey Parker dropped back, looked left the whole time, and froze the safety on the opposite side, and was able to connect, but it was all for naught. As a holding penalty brings it back. Now we got second and about 18 from the East Noble 47. There's the handoff. Gavin James fights through, makes the tackle. Nice job that time. And it was also cleaned up there by Landon Livingston. So a good stop, and now it's third down. As we fall just under 10 minutes left in the third quarter of action. So what was A touchdown was brought back, and now there's a timeout on the field called by East Noble. And we'll take this brief message to let you know that at All American Stores, our customers matter. And they want you to feel that right when you walk in the store. We go a step above and beyond just having good gas. Join the All American Text Club. Text America to 46862 to experience free gas, deals on goodies, and even free drink or drinks. Either way. See the All American Store difference for yourself in Fort Wayne, Hoagland, Monroeville, Layotto, and of course the newest location in Columbia City. Once again, that's the All American Stores convenience stores. Big shout out and a thank you to not only All American Stores, but again Indiana Physical Therapy, Grable Insurance, YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne, and a big thank you to you, whoever's watching right now. I've confirmed at least 3 people, I believe, Andy. So, it's not bad.
It's not quite the record crowd that's here at East Noble tonight.
Yeah, homecoming night. They crowned a king and a queen. Gavin James coming off the edge. Not exactly sure how he was able to get the pass. A, get the pass off, and B, how how Hayden Jones was able to catch it coming back. But what was 3rd and 20 is going to be about 4th and 10, and I think we may see a punt. It does appear that way. It's going to be Cole Schubach. Peyton McHale.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've seen a punter line up just 10 yards behind the snapper.
That's weird. It is different. I've noticed the NFL shortened it up to about 13 yards. That is a high, beautifully kicked spiral. Caught at about the 10 yard, or inside the 10.
Good job to make something happen there, though.
And a penalty right in front of the referee. It's going to bring what little return that was back. I think that's going to be a block in the back, if I'm not mistaken.
How did he get behind the guy?
Yeah. Rains that pours for the Lions. And that's going to put the Lions back to the 3-yard line. 8:52 left in regulation. So after the holding penalty on a wide, not a wide open touchdown, but a nicely thrown ball by Parker, which scored a touchdown, that was called back, and Leo was able to hold. And once again, a beautiful punt that time by Schubach. As deep as McHale was, he fielded the ball inside the 5. I think that's one of those ones you just got to get away from. And if it's down there, it's down there. So be it.
Yeah, the old rule of you stand at the 10-yard line. If it goes over your head, you let it go.
Yeah. So Leo back to the power T formation. And it's Owen Lance to the right side. Picked up about long 3, we'll say 4. About 3. It's about to the 6-yard line. So this direction to the outside. And a nice run that time. Hard to tell a number. That's Mason Sharon. And he did a great job of just absolutely trucking number. Was that Bailey? It looked like number 1, Bailey Parker. Or no, it was 7. It was 7. Brooks Miller. A near pickoff earlier, but yeah, great job running that time. That's enough for the Leo first down. 8 minutes and counting. Leo, power T formation again. Lance to the outside. Hard running, low running. Give him 6 on the play. Owen Lance, senior. Great guy, comes from a pretty good family. Mr. and Mrs. Lance, tip of the cap. Done good job. And Leo, second 4, 7 minutes and 15 seconds and counting. First man through is Gavin James, and he's going to have what appears to be enough for the first down. So they're going to stop the clock at 7:10, and Leo gets the second first down of the drive. Nice job that time. So Leo out of the power tee and move the ball. Couple times first down. Ball came out. Fell on that time by the center, I believe. That was Livingston who recovered for Leo, so remains Leo ball, and second down 11, 6:30 and counting. And one would think that it's pretty academic at this point, Andy. 35-7, under 6.5 minutes left. Leo power tee. Lance to the outside, cuts up. Nice job running that time. Almost has enough for the first down.
Yeah, excellent job. East Noble sent the house that time.
Yeah, absolutely. They had a safety blitz that timed it pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't say it was good as like Palomalu back in the day, how he just timed those perfect. But it was a great timing play on behalf of number 7, I believe, Brooks Miller, who came in hot that time, but Lance was able to get it cut up. And here's Sharon, and he cuts it up left side, and that's going to be a first down for Leo. So a drive that started at the 3-yard line, now they've progressed up to the 37. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper, Jack Barber, up the gut. And he lowers the shoulder, gets himself a couple of hard yards there. He was met at the line that time, by Trey Ritchie, who goes 6 foot 240, compared to Jackson Barber, who's 5'7", buck 65. So he's given up some 80 pounds, and he brought it to him that time, and a nice job of doing so. 4:50 and counting. Couple of fakes. And there's a second guy through. That was Owen Lance. Brought down the outside. Pretty middle. .430 left in the contest, folks. Everyone watching currently or on the replay, much appreciated. Here's Mason Sharon to the left. Not enough for the first down, but it's going to be a manageable 4th and 3. So with 3:40, 4th down and 3, this could be the final play of the game, essentially, for Leo on offense. They got to do something right here to stay alive. Barber drops back, quick pass, nice catch, and it's on the run, and it is, can't tell, a huge gain.
Number 4.
And that was So Cameron Livingston, a phenomenal receiver who we've seen a lot of, haven't seen much of him at all tonight. They haven't decided to go his way. And I know a lot of times he will draw double teams and things of that nature, but on that one it's just a quick slant, and he was able to matriculate it down the field, down to the 25-yard line on 4th and 3, so don't go to sleep on the Lions just yet. deep ball, way deep. And that was intended for Caden Miller.
And he's staying down.
Yeah, there was some incidental contact as they were both running for it. Pass was defended fairly well, I mean, so to speak. But Miller is down, who had the sole touchdown for the Lions. And in a game like this, you almost like to pull starters out, because when you essentially have not a lot of chance to win, you don't want to have them injured.
Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to put some more points on the board, but like you said, at the same time, get some of the younger guys some experience, save some of your older guys. There's always next week. One loss isn't necessarily the end of the season.
No, not at all.
Definitely a lot to learn from after tonight, though.
Yeah, I would agree. And as you hear the East Noble faithful clapping, Caden Miller did get up under his own power. A little bit of a hobble to it. They're both both of the receiver and the defender got tripped up. And the receiver was Caden Miller. He went down. Easy for me to say. So, yeah, I must say, it is a little bit warm here in the old booth. Barber drops back, same play. And fought for.
And intercepted again.
Was that it was picked? I couldn't really tell. I thought Livingston may have had the reception, but it went the other way. And a nice interception. And the kid who intercepted it, I don't have a number. He's on the ground. He went down, and he is unfortunately injured right now. So we will take a short break and hear a word from our sponsor.
Okay, what's your secret?
To what?
To looking so good. And it's not just that. You definitely have a new confidence about you. Whatever it is you're doing, I want to do it too.
You can. I joined the YMCA because I made a promise to take better care of myself.
Clearly, it's working.
Since the Y focuses on healthy living, I've reached more than just fitness goals. I've made lifestyle changes that have become habits for the whole family. And because it's fun, the kids take a break from their electronics to go with me.
Wow.
I have more energy. I've met new friends. I haven't felt this good since I was in my, well, let's just say in a long time. Come with me. Going to the Y is more fun with a friend.
A new year, a new you at the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. To find the nearest location, go to fwymca.org.
Well, we are back and we're going to wrap it up here about 2 minutes and 59 seconds. Thanks for that, sir. And that was Brooks Miller who made the nice interception far side of the field. It was going to be either a touchdown or an interception, and it was the latter. However, Brooks went down, injured himself a little bit. Not sure exactly what happened. Came down funky, twisted something. Who knows? Either way, he got up, and good sign for Mr. Miller. So, a 35-7 ball game here in the fourth quarter. In favor of the East Noble Knights. And I would say that this is a little bit of sweet revenge for East Noble from 4 years ago in 2015 when both teams started out 4-0. They played a game in Game 5, similar situation to this, and Leo was able to beat them 35-14. So
a little bit of role reversal. That year, Leo did have a pretty outstanding team. And
yeah, both teams are definitely powerhouses. Leo took it to them that night, much like we're seeing the Knights taking it to the Lions tonight. So definitely look forward to the rest of the season. Like you said, nothing's over. I'm not sure if he was able to get out. Looks like he was able to get out. Yard line. the less than yard line. 2 minutes and counting. And we have some more yelling going on. Down the way. And they're just burning play clock down to 1 second, and they call the timeout. So a minute 31 is where they're going to call timeout. And we'll hear a timeout from Indiana PT.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Thanks yet again, Indiana PT. It's indianaphysicaltherapy.com. And a minute 31 left in the contest. Here's Parker out of the shotgun. Quick pass, just airs it out to someone on the sideline. And check that, Parker is out at quarterback. We have a new Knight in there. And the new quarterback is Trace Holiday.
Was Trace Holiday as
as we bring the punter on. And last time, Cole Schubach hit a bomb. We'll see what he can do out of his own end zone here.
He's got about the same 10 yards he's used to working with, so.
Right. Let's see what happens here. And a decent punt out to about the 40. Takes a nice Knight's bounce to the other 40. A nice 20-yard roll.
And a 60-yard boot.
Yeah, all from the one. That's a 59-yarder if you're scoring at home. And Schubach hit the shoe bomb on that one. And Leo, see if they can move a little bit here with the backup brigade. Jet sweep cut up the middle.
Took a little bit of a lick.
Yeah, he initiated it, but yeah, there was a hard hit there. And number 30, Logan Barnett, is in for the Leo Lions at quarterback. Logan, just a freshman, a lot of speed, growing into his own body. He's tall. He's like 6'3", I believe. Oh, 6'1"? I don't know about that. I think I'm close to 6'1.5", and I usually look up at him, but regardless.
Maybe he was 6'1" in the spring.
Yeah, Barnett trying to get to the outside. Brought down by his belt buckle.
Yeah, that's a good job, though, just keeping the ball tucked, not trying to do anything foolish. Take the sack and move on.
I would agree. So 18 seconds and counting. And I think that's going to do it, folks. Yep, Leo is not going to line up. We now have a final 35-7. A dominant performance by the East Noble Knights, keeping the Leo offense out of the end zone for the entirety of the game. And we'll take a quick break, maybe get some stats from Brian Kaler, and we'll wrap this thing up here on the VoiceSportsNetwork.com.
Okay, what's your secret?
To what?
To looking so good. And it's not just that. You definitely have a new confidence about you. Whatever it is you're doing, I want to do it too.
You can. I joined the YMCA because I made a promise to take better care of myself.
Clearly, it's working.
Thank you. Since the Y focuses on healthy living, I've reached more than just fitness goals. I've made lifestyle changes that have become habits for the whole family. And because it's fun, the kids take a break from their electronics to go with me.
Wow.
I have more energy. I've met new friends. I haven't felt this good since I was in my, well, let's just say in a long time. Come with me. Going to the Y is more fun with a friend.
A new year, a new you at the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. To find the nearest location, go to fwymca.org.
All right, we are back once again. Let me update the old scoreboard. Real brief like. The final score, 35-7 in favor of the home East Noble Knights. East of the season, Leo drops to 4-1. And 3-0 for the Knights in conference play. Leo, of course, 2-1 now. And look ahead to next week, which is homecoming, and I'm not sure who Leo plays, top of my head. I should know this.
It was DeKalb. Is it not DeKalb?
It's not DeKalb. DeKalb is the final game of the season.
Oh.
It's going to be Leo at home against Belmont, road against Huntington North, at home against Columbia City, and on the road against DeKalb. So
Okay.
as we progress throughout the year, Leo has a little figuring out to do on the run pass option. If other teams are scouting this game, and I'm sure people are doing just that, other teams are doing just that, they're going to find that that Leo needs to make that adjustment, and they're going to try to exploit that. So if your coach Souter and the defensive coordinator, and the offensive side too of the line, but you need to make sure that you can handle that run pass option.
Yeah, and especially with Walls, if he's injured, if he's going to be seeing it in this an extended period of time. That's also going to kind of force Leo's hand and force them into possibly a little bit more passing situations without their leading rusher.
True story. And as soon as Wall went out, they went back to the power T, and they were able to move the ball down the field fairly decently.
Oh, they were.
Even without him. But, yeah, like I said, one of the top rushers in the state. Never like to see a guy go down, especially unaffected. I mean, he got the kick return, moved to his left, and then came up lame. So definitely don't like to see that at all. Thoughts are definitely with him and his recovery, that it's not too serious of an injury, as well as Caden Miller, who came down after getting foot tangled in the end zone there on that play, laid down for a minute, came up hobbling a little bit. So there's definitely going to be some bumps and bruises, and this East Noble team definitely plays hard. They're big. We talked about it all night. They've had their way on the offensive line and the defensive line on both sides of the ball. So I would definitely say that based on that, the All-American Store's players of the game is going to be the offensive line of the East Noble Knights, who was able to basically wanted to do it with the Leo defense and march down on consecutive drives and put up 35 points against a tough Leo defense.
Yeah, not only big and physical, but very, very specific on doing their jobs well. So
yeah, they all move very well too for as big as they are. I mean, the smallest guy is 305, or excuse me, 240. The smallest guy is 240. But yeah, so congratulations. Offensive line, that's Noah Shuley, Donald Miller, Alex Manns, Chris Hood, and Parker Higginbotham. Well done, folks. Tip of the cap to you guys and to the East Noble Knights as they take down the Leo Lions 35-7. We'll be back next week as, once again, Leo at home is going to take on the Belmont Braves. 7 o'clock kickoff time, and we'll try to make sure we're streaming on the right channel and the right stream and all that feed and whatnot. Again, if we can get the guys in the production truck to stop doing shots or whatever they're doing, having a good time, not paying attention. Either way, we'll make it work. For Andy Carey, I am Steve Roberts. Andy, thanks again for joining me.
Thank you.
And we'll be back next week in one form or fashion or the other. 7 o'clock kickoff where Leo takes on Belmont. But for tonight, it was East Noble 35 and Leo 7. And the VoiceSportsNetwork.com. Thanks you for joining us once again, folks.
Good evening.